Hey guys, this is a guitar lesson on my arrangement of Alt J left hand free. So for starters, I'm using a Taylor 514 CE and I have 16 gauge lap steel strings on this thing. John Pierce strings, you can get these online. I usually order them about 12 packs or so at a time, and they're pretty beefy. So they're gonna make your fingers hurt at first, alright? But that's what gives you that really low end sound. So the tuning for this arrangement is, let's see here, I gotta put my little snark on. Your low E is tuned all the way down to B. A string is tuned to F sharp. And then we got B, we got E, G sharp, rah, rah. C sharp. Your high E is tuned to C sharp. So once again, B, F sharp, B, E, G sharp, and C sharp. The intro to the song sounds like so. Hey shady baby, I'm hot like the prodigal son. Pick a battle, eeny, meeny, miny, mo, hey flower, you're the chosen one. So that is the intro. What I'm going to do is just kind of show you the fret position on the guitar, and then I will go through the phrasing slowly, and I will let you decipher it with your own eardrums. So here we go. So the position, my pointer finger is on the 7th fret of the A, and my pinky is on the 9th of the G string, like so. I don't know why I'm not just using my ring finger. I guess I want to challenge myself. So here we go. Pointer finger, like I said, 7th of the A, pinky, 9th of the G. So, and then we kind of do this. We pick our pinky off and we use our middle finger, or our birdie, like I always like to say, on the 7th of the G. We kind of hammer back onto that 9th. And then what we do is we lift up our index finger and it comes up here to the 7th of the E, alright, followed by our birdie finger on the 8th of the E, so we're going to go through that. And then index finger comes back down here to the 7th of the A. And you just do that, you just play this open D. So through that whole chord for the end of that progression. So, hey shady baby, I'm hot like the prodigal son. Alright? So, hey shady baby, I'm hot like the prodigal son. Break through it. Pick a battle, eeny, meeny, miny, mo, hey flower, you're the chosen one. You slide up or slide down, however you want to call it. But that's the intro, our intro first verse really, and then from there we go into the first chorus. Well, your left hand's free and your right's in a grip with another left hand. Watch his right hand slip towards his gun. Okay, so for that, the pattern starts off like so. Pointer finger is on the 2nd fret of the E. My middle finger is on the 2nd fret of the D. Play it, and then you open it up and you play that D open from there on out. Hammer back onto the 2nd of the D. All I'm doing when I lay my hand down is I'm just muting in between those phrases. So hammer back onto the 2nd fret of the D there. So that's how we go into it. So then you play the open E, followed by 1 and 2 of the A string, followed by 2nd fret of the E, followed by pinky on the 5th of the D, So in context, here is the chorus again. And then I'm going to add some percussion in. I'm going to add some singing in. Well, your left hand's free and your right's in a grip with another left hand. Watch his right hand slip towards his gun. Now, the other part for this chorus is really it's just the 5th frets of the E and the A. That's all I'm doing. I'm just first I play the open E, and then I kind of hammer on the 5th frets of the E and the A. And then I do an up pick on the D. I'm also doing kind of a kick drum sound with my hand here, so. So that's pretty much the basic pattern there. So. And then we have this little pull off. This little ditty pull off down on yonder. That's how it goes right there. I'll do it one more time. So what I'm doing for that is my pointer finger is actually on the 3rd of the E, middle finger, Birdie, is on the 5th fret of the E, followed by my pinky on the 7th fret. I'm actually barring across the B and the E string with my index finger there. Just pulling off. Alright? And you hammer back on that 3rd fret, so. Pretty snazzy. I'm going to go through that phrasing slow, really, one more time here. Alright, so that's the first chorus. I'm going to play through it again with the percussion for the whole thing. Here is the second verse to my arrangement of Alt J left hand free, and it incorporates some para picking as well as some hybrid picking. I tackle weeds so the moon bugs they nibble. A right hand grip on his cold single action on me. One more time, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then with percussion, alright, I'm going to go through the phrasing. The first phrase, first of all, I'm just picking this low A. Pointer finger is on the 7th fret of the A. And then I'm using my ring finger and my middle finger. I'm just plucking this open B. And then I'm hammering on the 9th fret of the G. So use this, pluck your high E. So that's pretty much the first phrase. From here we lift that up, and our birdie finger comes in on the 7th fret of the G. So. That's 5, 7, 5, 7, slide down to the 9th, so, and then 7th of the G. Alright, one more time here. Here's the second chorus. I'm going to play through it for you guys, and then we will go through the phrasing as well as I can. Well, your left hand's free, and your right's in a grip. With another left hand, watch his right hand slip towards his gun. Whoa. For that, I'm incorporating some kick and some snare hits in. I'm going to try to break this down to you so it makes some sense. The bridge to this song sounds like so. Alright, for that, it's just a form of hybrid picking. All I'm doing is just these power chord shapes, starting on my pointer finger is on the 3rd of the A, my ring finger is on the 5th, and my pinky is also on the 5th of the D and the G. Just plucking the open A and then hammering on, followed by doing an up pluck, if that's how you, an up pluck on the 5ths of the D and G. So, and then my pinky of the right hand is pulling on the high E string, and my index finger is actually barring on the 3rd fret. So slide it up a full step. So all that is pretty much the same pattern that we were using here and here. We're just switching it to these two areas. Now we're going to add percussion in to this whole thing. So what we do after that is we then go back into the second chorus, okay? Well, your left hand's free, and your right's in a grip. With another left hand, watch his right hand slip towards his gun. Whoa. After that part, you just slide up a full step, and you do some of that Cookie Monster crap. I don't even know what it is, but you just... I'll just play it slowly for you. I'm gonna go through the chorus one more time. Well, your left hand's free, and your right's in a grip. With another left hand, watch his right hand slip towards his gun. Whoa. And then we go back into the intro after that. Hey shady baby, I'm hot like the prodigal son. Pick a battle, eeny, meeny, miny, mo, pig flower, you're the chosen one. free. Well, your left hand's free. And that concludes the lesson on my arrangement of Alt-J left hand free. I hope that was helpful. Please leave me messages. I'm going to do another guitar lesson here shortly, but if you guys are interested in getting more in-depth lessons from me on my approach to the guitar and my percussive technique called parapicking, please check out jamplay.com. I've got an entire series of tons of videos on there. Right now I think there's around 11, and there's probably going to be upwards of 20 or so when it's all said and done. You can use Perap 50 as a coupon code, and that will give you free access for a day, so you can check out my lessons as well as all of the other instructors' lessons on Jamplay. And that will definitely help you hone your craft, my friends. Alright, so I'm done screwing around. Yeah, my name's Dustin Prinz. Thank you guys for the continued support over the years, and good things coming for the future. Alright, fingerprint. Hey guys, this is Dustin Prinz with jamplay.com, and welcome to my series Parapicking for Knuckleheads. So the whole idea is adding percussive elements to your playing with the use of your standard plectrum or your pick. Mine happens to people who. So I've kind of came across this technique because I started on an electric guitar, on a Kramer, playing songs by Metallica. But I took the techniques that I learned, the alternate picking, tremolo picking, string skipping, all those things that I learned on an electric, and I started playing an acoustic when I was inspired by bands like Days of the New. And all of that picking, I was like, I want to play percussive ideas, kind of like how fingerstylists use their thumb to make that percussive, you know, nature to their songs, but I'm using a pick. So parapicking is really picking the strings, doing tremolo picking, string skipping, all the things that you would normally do with a pick, but adding that percussive element to chord progressions, single note passages, hammer-ons and pull-offs, and other things of that nature. Bipolar, 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 bipolar. I'm waiting to crash 'cause once I'm on the up and on the drop and fuss. It don't dip it do dip 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 it. Super cheese. Alright guys, so things that we will go over in this series are warm-ups that I have used over the years to refine my parapicking technique. I'll go over how to employ this with the use of hammer-ons, pull-offs. I will also go over string skipping, alternate picking, tremolo picking, how to employ a percussive beat, either a quarter note beat or a 4-to-the-floor beat while you're doing a simple solo, more complex solos. Also, I will go through how to use that technique with the addition of a kick technique that many guitarists have been using since the birth of the instrument, like you're throttling up your Harley. Alright, so we'll be going through that. We'll also be going through different techniques that I use to be able to sing and play the guitar at the same time, and that's more of an intermediate exercise. It will help you to be able to sing during complicated lead lines. All of those techniques and many more will be available to you in this series. Also, a lot of the guitar arrangements will be coming from my discography off of my first, second, and third record. We'll also be covering 4 full-length versions of my songs, one being instrumental, Snow Day, Media, and I'm Still Alive. The warm-ups and other tricks and licks will be based off of small little progressions off of my other songs as well. So if you like my music, you'll enjoy this series. I'm super excited that you guys have joined me on this journey and you're here to check out the videos in this series. All that's left to do is get started.